Welcome to another video here on the Nobel Motorsport channel. Today I'm going to talk to you, show you, and leave in the first link in the description where you can purchase that flat base steering wheel that you have been wanting to put on your Audi A3. It's available at a very good price. Obviously you can absolutely buy and install it yourself. So let's move on to the video where I will show you which steering wheel it is, where to buy it, and how to install it. This is the steering wheel, and I'll leave the link. This steering wheel here is a model from the previous years, like 2014, 2015, 2016. The central part is a bit larger. So you may ask me, how do I do it? I buy the steering wheel, but it doesn't come with a cover, an airbag, or the steering wheel controls or the paddle shifters. Exactly, you will buy this one. But why should you buy this one? Let me explain to you why. Besides the fact that it's much cheaper, all the parts from your current steering wheel, you'll use them to transfer to this steering wheel. For instance, the airbag from your original steering wheel can be removed and fit into this one. The cover that goes in front of the horn can also be fit here. If you want to buy a fully assembled version of this steering wheel, it would be much more costly. You'd be looking at paying around $1,900 to $2,000 if you buy a fully assembled one. However, if you just want the original steering wheel with a flat base like this, and want to pay significantly less, you can find it around $1,100 to $1,200. Sometimes, depending on the promotion, you might even get it for $900, which in my opinion is a very good cost benefit. Also remember that the controls here on the side to increase and decrease the volume, the part where we move, to control the onboard computer and the paddle shifters, all of them you can remove from your original steering wheel and transfer them to this one. In terms of fitting the paddle shifters and the steering wheel controls, the hardware is on the inside. So this is a steering wheel that's totally plug and play. It's exactly like your original steering wheel from your Audi A3, but with a flat base. You'll understand that you're going to transfer everything from the original steering wheel to this steering wheel here, saving you a lot of money and allowing you to have the flat base steering wheel that you really want. I'll leave the first link in the video description to where I bought mine so that you can buy from the same seller. In this case, I'm not the seller, but I bought one and it worked out really well for me. I got it at a good price, and it's a very worthy investment if you want to make this aesthetic change. That's not wasted money. Even on the day you sell the car, you can remove it, reinstall the original steering wheel, and then even sell it to a friend, acquaintance, or even advertise it on the internet and sell it. It's much cheaper if you buy it from China and have it in your car. So this is my tip. But of course, all these tips wouldn't be possible if you don't subscribe to the channel. So sign up below, like, and leave a comment. Have you already got a flat base steering wheel in your car? Are you interested in installing it? You already searched at some places, just enter the link and check the price. I guarantee you'll really like this price and delivery is fast. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you like the tip. Hugs to everyone. Bye bye. In the next video, I'm going to teach you how to dismantle the car's steering wheel. So, I'll show you the complete disassembly process, including how we first remove the airbag. So let's go out. I'm going to have to do some little shots here, and then we'll come back. So let's continue here sequentially. Basically, what you'll need are just two tools, a screwdriver and a Torx wrench, right? Let's get started. The first thing you're going to have to do is turn the steering wheel all the way to one side, then all the way to the other side. Unlock it, leave the steering wheel in one direction, and then you're going to turn it the other way. Why? Because behind the steering wheel is where we can release it. Here on the back of the steering wheel, we have these holes where we believe it will be, right? At this part here. Here we will have a small latch where we can put the screwdriver, push it down, and then turn the steering wheel to the opposite side.
Here we're going to have another one, you see? So after we unlock both locks, while the steering wheel is tilted to the side, we can turn off the car key. Then we will be able to directly remove the airbag here. This one here is the airbag. This lock here, you see, in this case, this side pin will go through and get stuck behind the steering wheel. You have to push to the side to release it. There is one pin on each side, as you can see, one here and one here, right? To release the connectors, we will press this connector here and pull it backwards because it's for the airbag. We will press it here on the top and pull it to release the other wire below, which you also need to loosen at the plug. The wire here is for the airbag and the other one is for the horn. Now we'll loosen this M12 screw. Actually, it's not a screw, it's an M12 Torx, right size M. We are going to loosen it to remove the steering wheel. I believe I can show you here. It has a marking on both the screw and the steering wheel. Let me see if I can get closer to show you. It has a small marking right at the top here, right next to my finger. This marking is the center point, okay? So when you disassemble it, keep the steering wheel as straight as possible. Okay, so you don't lose this mark, okay? It doesn't move. So it's important that when you reassemble it, you align this small mark here on the steering wheel with the mark on the original pin of the car. This way you'll be able to disassemble it. If you want to entirely change the paddle shifters, you'll have to remove the airbag. You have to do this to release this finish back here. We're going to release this finish. It's not screwed. Thus, you'll use those plastic keys to pull it forward. They will come off. This finish is a single piece together with this round exterior finish here and with this bottom finish here. And together with this one, then you will remove all of these and you will have access to the only screw is the connector, right? Representing the butterflies here. Therefore, you do have to remove these steering wheel controls to access the screw at the back to change or install the butterflies on the steering wheel. To make you understand, this is how the disassembly and assembly work. I'm not going to disassemble it completely because my new steering wheel hasn't arrived yet. But when it arrives, I'll make a more comprehensive video. It's interesting for you. I've never disassembled it, so you can see how dirty it is inside. There's a lot of dust. Therefore, when I disassemble it and put it back together, I'll clean it thoroughly. The steering wheels that we see in China, right from AliExpress, are brand new. They only come with the steering wheel. It has a flat base. They don't come with the steering wheel controls, the airbag, or even the butterflies. So, I'll have to make another complete disassembly video. This one is an initial video to show you some things, and then when it arrives, I will disassemble the entire airbag, disconnect the connectors, I will remove all the steering wheel controls and the butterflies so I can transfer everything to the new one, okay guys? So, this video is from the Noble Motorsport channel. Noble Coding is talking to you, teaching you how do you disassemble and reassemble it. It's very simple. Just fit it correctly on both sides and push it back and it locks. It's done. It's locked. The steering wheel is now back in place, locked. Everything's nice.